Alright, welcome back. We are gonna do the main quest. Right now. Right now. Aldrin Gemini. So... oh, we have to go back here. We have to restock anyway, so... we shall restock at base.
Hey, Lloyd.
What does Aaron have to say?
Hey, I was hoping you'd show up. I have something for you.
A gift?
To commemorate our mission.
Oh, that's right. We just took
We were
down...
good together.
Yeah, we did.
what's her name?
What's wrong with your shoulder?
Yeah, it hurts a little. Yeah, maybe a lot.
What'd you do?
Well, I tried to arm wrestle with Cthulhu.
Yeah, maybe that wasn't such a great idea.
I was just curious to see if that new arm of his was as strong as it looked. Turns out it really is.
I gotta go.
Hey, let us know when you want us at those cauldrons.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Close range damage, 25%. Holy crap. I wish you could put coils on your melee weapon. That would be dope.
Welcome back. Hello, Aloy.
Hey, Gaia. So, me and Beta. I guess you heard what happened.
Yes. I am continuously impressed by the complexity of human relationships. Despite the unpleasant circumstances that led to your quarrel, I am pleased to see you have both found an agreeable resolution.
Well, two heads are better than one, right?
Yes, I believe so. Are you ready to depart for Cauldron Gemini?
Let's do it.
Or we can continue our conversation, if you like.
So, about Beta. I never really saw the difference between us until now. She's been through so much. Completely alone.
You have both endured many hardships. Different in almost every respect, yet equally remarkable. I like to think of you as two miracles, born of Elizabeth Sobek.
3, then. Let's not forget about you, Gaia. When I set out to find a way to bring you back, I never thought we'd be here, like this. Among friends.
They have all come a long way with their improvised educations. Varl has suggested that one day we might extend this model to more tribal inhabitants, once the biosphere has been stabilized.
Yeah, that's not such a bad idea. As long as you're the one running the lessons. So what will happen to this place while we're at Gemini?
All systems within this facility will continue to operate. As Minerva will no longer be masking this location, the facility will be exposed to detection.
Oh, that's
Though
not good.
without my presence, it is unlikely to attract attention.
Let's hope so.
I think it'll attract attention because they didn't see it before.
Gaia? What was Elizabeth like?
Her presence is interwoven with my memories. The moment I came online, she was there. We exchanged greetings, names, then set to our task. It was the first of many conversations. I enjoyed being in her company, listening to her stories. She was my creator, my guide.
Your friend.
Yes. When I reviewed the data on your focus, I was saddened to learn of her fate, though I am glad she made it home. I deeply wish she did not have to be alone.
She was okay with that. She gave all of herself. Did all that she could. Thanks, Gaia.
Do it.
Okay, people. It's time to head out.
I'll get everyone together.
All right, connections in place. Booting up.
Beta, Aloy. I am fully installed on this core and ready to connect to the Cauldron network.
It's good to hear your voice. Errand, everyone. Fire your pulses and sound off.
I'm at my cauldron. This thingy, it's blinking. Did I do it right?
In position at my cauldron. My pulse generator is blinking also.
That means they're working. I'm in position, and mine is too. Mine as well.
Okay, radio silence until I give the all clear. Signing off. Gaia, let's cage the beast.
Connecting to the Cauldron network now.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance. Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance.
Clearance confirmed. Initiating containment sequence.
Critical threat detected. Imperative escape containment. Applying countermeasures.
Lock it down!
Terminating external connections.
It's working! It's got nowhere to go!
Capture imminent. Initiating contingency 13F.
Wait, what's that?
Malware detected. Attempting to compensate.
It's cracked.
Look!
Engaging autonomous defenses. Directive neutralize.
That means machines are on their way. Get ready!
Here they come!
Let's go.
I'll stay here. Protect Beta.
Got it!
Be careful!
Only a behemoth. Come on. Just a little behemoth. Okay, so we need these force loaders. Ah. Wow, I have... Oh, shit, dude. I didn't grab any...
Get back! Over here, you! Aloy! Need a hand over here! Draw it away from Beta! Stay back!
I really should have...
Get back!
Gotta get to it.
Alright.
Over here, you! Aloy! Need a hand over here!
What? I gotta go back, man. And I gotta get some... Need to get some berries. Okay.
Aloy. Hey, come
Yeah. What's...
yeah, yeah.
What'd you...
What?
Yeah,
I turn
I need to go.
whenever.
Alright, where's the stash? Fucking stash.
This should help.
Think we can talk?
You already know my answer.
Did Aaron tell you we found the people who gave Regala's rebels the power to override machines?
He told me of the battle. I suggested he etch this victory on his fighting arm with one of our inkers.
Is he going to do it?
He didn't say no.
I bet people are curious about that new arm of yours.
None more than our Quen ally, I assure you. She couldn't wait to take it apart and figure out how it works. I gave her the data I used to build the thing, hoping that would satisfy her curiosity instead.
Good luck with that. I need to get some things ready.
May we ride to victory.
Welcome back. Hello. Yeah, just I'm.
Wow.
Yes. Are you? Or we can.
Aside from Gaia Prime and Thebe, there was... Do you know...
It might.
to the
Unknown. Oh, as the her we it list. Yeah. Though I.
She was okay. Thanks, Gaia. So our plan...
As we now. Correct. When.
And-
Not. Big.
And the others...
The.
And... But when I never...
They have once.
She's...
You have different.
Do it. On.
Stay back!
Aloy! Help!
Get back!
Come on, can I freaking fire an arrow or what?
Aloy! Get a hand over here!
So many freaking walls in this place.
Throw it away from Beta! Stay back! Get back! Over here, you! Aloy, get a hand over here! Throw it away from Beta! Stay back! Get back! Over here, you! This one's lined up! Aloy, need a hand over here!
No, you don't.
That's all done for now. I better check on Beta and Varl.
I have 12 of these things? Don't really need them then, do we? Probably wasted this.
You two okay?
Still breathing.
Aloy, Hephaestus can't escape, but it must have fled.
Deeper into the facility. I'll drive it back here.
Okay.
I'll get the cracked core fixed in the meantime.
Keep her safe.
Where? Where do we go? Do I talk to Varl first?
Keep her safe, Varl.
On my life.
On my life. Okay, so we actually do get to do a cauldron.
Okay, I gotta chase after Hephaestus. Force it out of wherever it's hiding. Make it retreat to the core. No, you don't, Hephaestus!
Too late.
Way over.
Can I jump and glide? It's my only option.
I would reach the other side.
Aloy, I'm patched into your focus feet. You should know there is a huge power draw coming from the next chamber.
Thanks for the heads up. I'm almost there. Some kind of production chamber. Hephaestus is up to something, all right?
What kind of machine is it trying to build?
I don't know, but I'm gonna shut it down.
We're probably not going to be able to shut it down in time.
Materials from.
I bet that's where Hephaestus is hiding too.
Okay, let's just check the outer edge here. Any treasures? There's one. This will probably be used later. Okay. There's another.
Looks like there are a couple of ways I could go.
What first? What first? Left or right?
Well, that doesn't
go
sound
left.
good. Machines are making a beeline for another chamber. I better follow them. Those machines are in a hurry. They're not fighting back. It must be more important. Maybe Hephaestus changed their programming?
Well, obviously.
I should be able... I gotta find a way past this shield.
Okay, we need to get on these guys.
Maybe there's a way over the shield.
Well, yeah, I've already deduced that much, Aloy. Thank you. I'm just trying to find my way over. Guess we can get up there, maybe?
I might be able to catch a ride on the rail. Go over the shield.
Aloy, I've managed to rewire most of the components in the core, but the energy processor's cracked. Without a way to fabricate another, there's no way I can fix it.
Okay, let me... What if you bypass the processor? Connect it to...
The power node. I think that could work.
I think it could.
Okay, we need to get over there. Success! Okay.
Just a little... Okay.
Cool.
Drive Hephaestus out of here.
There should be a node you can override near the central platform.
Thanks. I should deal with these machines first.
Okay. Oh, shit. Those things are cool. Look at that. Frame smelter. That's crazy. They're making the frames of the machines, I guess. That's freaking cool.
Time to follow up.
Okay, this is where I came in. Just getting my bearings here again after killing a monster. What's up here? Treasure probably. Okay, we can override this, but what else is there? That's it, right? Yeah.
Villagers deploying secondary defenses. Intruder, your senses already came
Oh, great. More machines on the way. Theta!
Grimhorn. What do we need on Grimhorns? Plowhorns? We're gonna grab his plowhorns
Festus
anyway.
has locked me out of the node. Any ideas?
I'll see what I can do.
Oh shit, that's right.
It's down.
Oh, come on. Ah, shit. Okay.
armament checks. Increase power output by 74%.
Keep running, dude. Keep running. Oh, snap.
I got them all.
I tapped into the core's network hub. I managed to disrupt Festus' control of the node. You should be able to override it now.
Nice. Thanks.
There was a network uplink?
It sounds like it fled to another chamber.
Well, I better not get comfortable.
Energy containment.
Whoa.
Safe overridden.
Great. Festus covered the floor with lightning. I gotta find a way over it.
Aloy, more machines keep coming. Please tell me you're getting close.
I'm working on it. I've been smashing through a lot of machines on my side, too.
I guess Aaron's missing
No.
out.
Anyway, I'm making progress on the bypass, but
What is this
I
way?
need something to hold the cycling module together.
Maybe a ligament from one of the machine carcasses?
Right? Or some luminous braiding.
And you could reinforce it with a conversion cylinder.
For increased connectivity. I think we can do this, Aloy.
Wasn't ever any doubt, Beta. Wasn't ever any doubt. Come on, let's go. Let's do this, Beta. Oh shit. There's shit in there that I want, though. We gotta take down the next force field, I guess, to get it, maybe? Okay. This one's a little different. What am I missing here? Let's go down.
There has to be a way to get past this shield.
Huh. Gotta move this crappy goo crap. I bet. What is that?
There's an opening at the top of the shield.
Yeah, I know, but... Oh, can I just jump in? Oh.
I need to drive Hephaestus out of here.
There should be another note to override.
Got it.
Spike's not Segwap. Segwap, is that what I said? Sackweb? Intact. We need it intact, boys. We need it intact. Fire and Purge. What's this? Before we go in there, let's search the rest of the area, right?
Oh, here we go again.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. I'll try to get your access back.
Sack web. I need the sack web at Frost.
That's all for now.
And there. Node access restored. Now you can override it.
Good work.
You did the heavy lifting.
Okay, what are in these? Nothing, just like halfway through. It's kind of silly. Even though they're cool little tunnels.
Okay. Festus is running out of places to hide.
Aloy? I just registered a huge energy surge back in the production chamber. Something big is happening.
Here too. Everything's glowing.
The machine that Festus was building. It must have finished it.
It's powerful, whatever it is. I'm almost done with the core repairs. Should we come to you? Maybe I could distract the machine if...
No, Beta. Just stay where you are, okay? Handling the machine's my job.
Okay. Be safe.
Don't. Who thinks Beta's gonna defy orders here and try to sacrifice herself? God damn it.
Deploying priority unit S Mark 1.
I should scan it first. Those things on its legs are glowing.
Oh, snap. Need primary nerves.
I think it's charging up.
Frost and Purge.
Finished charging.
Come on, move, 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 move.
It's charging up again. Maybe purple. No shots left. It's done.
All machine combat
You did it!
killed.
There should be one more node to override.
Good. Stand by. I'm sending Hephaestus back to you.
I think that was a combat machine, right? Yeah, all combat machines. Alright, we busted off some things. So that hopefully we get some good drops, maybe. How did we miss this? Well, at least we got a circulator. Overdraw damage, 15%. It's not bad. We are not lucky on the drops here. I thought we knocked off more than that. Whoa. Acid fire 12. All defense. Only 3%? Plasma defense, ranged, shocked. There's still good, still worth it. Alright, let's do the node.
No more hiding, Hephaestus!
Got it! Hephaestus is back in the core!
Make sure it stays there. I'm heading back.
Where?
We can start them.
How do we go back though? Say?
Because of you, Beta. I'm glad you came along. And you, Paul. We couldn't have done any of this without you.
Right back at you, Aloy.
Aloy, the bypass is done.
The core is stable. Hephaestus is 100% contained.
Oh, nice.
Now we better get started with the merge. It's all set up. Gaia, establish the link, please.
4.5 hours later.
To complete the merge, we need to excise Hephaestus' malicious code. Carefully.
Good music. Nice. Did we get the flying mount? The flying mount?
redundant copy. Cost us quite a lot of time. Eric, get Beta. And squash that bug while you're at
it. Nice.
Ooh. Get behind me.
Let's go, Varl. You got this.
Come on! Quit screwing around.
Yeah, we're having fun, right?
No!
Finally. Tilda, get Gaia and Hephaestus ready for transport. Tilda!
I failed.
Hush. All is not lost.
Tilda! What the hell are you doing? Stop her!
I can't even see her!
What just happened?
Beta.
Or are we?
Where am I?
Ah, you're awake. You took quite a hit when Gerard attacked you. I imagine you must still be in a great deal of pain. I can assure you that we are safe. The others can't detect us here.
You mean the other Zeniths? You must be Tilda.
I wasn't sure if Beta would have told you about me.
Where is she?
Alive. And while she isn't where she wants to be, not in urgent danger. We must discuss how to get her back, of course, after you've shaken off the cobwebs. When you're ready, take the stairs down the hall and come see me. In the meantime, I'll make breakfast.
Breakfast? Okay.
Hey? Oh, okay. Ah, in this place. Got it.
Why did Tilda bring me here? What was all this for? Some kind of survival bunker? What is this?
Just a few favorites from my collection. Rescued and stored here just before I went off-world. Take a look, if you like. I'm curious to hear your impressions.
My friend is dead. Beta and Gaia are gone, and you want me to look at old paintings?
Don't be so quick to dismiss the comfort we can find in art, or the insight we might gain.
Insight we might gain.
My favorite pairing on the left is Woman Reading a Letter by Vermeer, a true master. And on the right is a forgery, Woman Reading Music, which fooled experts into believing it was a priceless original. Early in my career, I became fascinated with such deceptions. Eventually, I developed scanning software that could detect fakes with unparalleled accuracy.
Is that how you made enough money to buy your way onto the Odyssey?
Oh no. I made my real fortune later. Selene and Endymion. She's the goddess of the moon, whereas he's a simple shepherd. Beside her is the god of love, Cupid.
So she's sneaking up on him?
More like visiting him in secret. The torch that Cupid bears represents Selene's undying infatuation with him. Though the two must remain apart, her love will forever burn. This is Rembrandt painting Jeremiah, a man in mourning.
Mourning what?
His home. The ancient city of Jerusalem. He foresaw its impending doom, but could do nothing to prevent it. So instead, he saved its treasures from destruction, just as I saved these works. You could say we're kindred spirits. A portrait of the painter, Rembrandt's son Titus, depicted in the habit of a monk.
I don't get it. Why would someone like you, with infinite resources, care about this painting of a boy in a hood?
It's not the image itself, but the feeling it conveys. The face is bright and defined, but his eyes are downcast, heavy with misfortune. And the background seems to swallow all light. The painting is infused with a sense of loss.
I guess I understand how the painter feels.
Rembrandt's The Night Watch, by far the most famous painting my homeland ever produced. It was commissioned to honor a militia made up of influential citizens.
I guess you must have been an influential citizen.
In my day. But not as influential as you've been in this new world. The Gust. By Willem van de Velde, the most famous of his many maritime paintings.
A ship crossing
That is
into
quite
the
the
unknown.
painting.
I guess you're familiar with that.
Indeed, which is why I appreciate this composition in particular. Though waves and wind threaten to destroy the ship, it perseveres, clinging to the light even as darkness closes in all around it.
Wait, can I examine this sculpture? No? Why is this not a piece of art?
Stunning, isn't it? Paintings were the only masterpieces of my people's golden age. This is Van Vianen's leaded ewer, molded from a single sheet of silver.
What was it for?
How like Elizabeth you are. Function over form. Its practical purpose was less important than its meaning. Van Vianen created it in honor of his late brother, who himself was a famous silversmith.
A memorial.
Yes. Such beauty from sorrow.
She's pulling out her own hair. Out of madness, out of grief. It's hard to watch her suffer. A lot of weight on his shoulders.
Invisible weight.
Done so soon?
I've got more important things to worry about.
We both do. There is much we are trying to save. Not the least of which is in that vault. There's nothing wrong with savoring such treasures for a moment more. Or come upstairs and we'll get down to business. Your choice.
Let's get down to business. Bitterness.
There you are. Feeling better?
How did you find us? At the cauldron? And what did you do to everyone right before I passed out?
All business, I see. Well, suffice it to say we were keeping a very close eye on Hephaestus, knowing we would need it at some point. Your ruse didn't fool us, and as for my little trick, it was an overload of the senses, accompanied by an energy discharge. Gerard and Eric were only momentarily disoriented due to their shields, but it rendered you unconscious while I got you out. Perhaps some breakfast might steady you a bit?
This was your house. The one you recreated for Beta, in the data channel you shared.
How perceptive of you. Please, this way.
After everything your people have done, you think I'm just gonna sit down and have a chat with you?
They're
Why
not
not?
my people. They never were, and especially not now.
You shot off into space with them.
Who cares?
Live with them for 1,000 years before coming back. So what made you suddenly turn on them?
Quite simply, this.
Focus.
My old focus.
It's your old one.
You repaired it? But that means you've seen
Incredible things. What you've accomplished in 2 decades of life. A 1,000 years at my back and I haven't even come close. I'm sorry if I invaded your privacy, but I had to. In order to understand. To be enlightened. You truly are Elizabeth's blood. With her drive, her sense of mission, her integrity. Watching all this shamed me for the company that I've kept. Having seen it, all I want is to help you.
even if it means stopping your friends?
Especially so. Please, sit down. There. That's better. Now, we must recover Beta and Gaia at all costs. By now, you must know that Gerard intends to use Gaia to reboot the Earth's biosphere. Remaking this world to specifications that would only suit us immortals. This process will kill every living thing on the planet. He calls it a clean install.
A clean install?
Not if I stop him first.
Not if we do. And once he and the others are gone, we can work together to fulfill Elizabeth's dream. I'm sure Beta told you that there's a build of the Apollo database on board our ship. A complete collection of human knowledge. With that and Gaia, we could do everything Elizabeth wanted. Heal the biosphere, educate the people of this world, uplift them. Create the world she imagined.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. From what I've seen, your friends are invincible.
I do wish you would stop calling them my friends. And they're not invincible. In fact, a friend of yours has found a way to defeat them.
Silence.
Oh, he's been a busy bee, building an army powerful enough to crash through Gerard's precious base.
Yeah. Regala and her rebels.
Even now, she's preparing a final march on the Tanakh capital. When she wins, she'll have the entire tribe under her control. Hundreds of warriors and machines to throw at the base. She's been duped. They'll all perish, of course. But it should be enough to break Gerard's defenses and allow Silence to kill him. Along with all the others.
Using the new weapon he's developed.
Yes, he's found a way to circumvent our shields. Truly an exceptional man. He's planned for everything. Except you and me. You see, while his army is battering down Gerard's doors, you and I will sneak in through a back way. One that only I know about. While Silence and my friends are busy battling each other, we'll take back Beta and Gaia. I told you I want to help you. I mean it.
You said Beta is not in urgent
A lot of
danger.
questions.
So what are the Zeniths doing to her?
Putting her to work. Merging Hephaestus with Gaia. A difficult, time-consuming task, as I'm sure you know. They will compel her if need be. But her life is not in danger. She's the only one who can do it.
Because you people made her to be nothing but a tool.
Gerard's idea, not mine.
Hey, Adorable, how's it going?
They always viewed me with suspicion when I attempted any form of kindness.
This is pretty close.
That's why I created the data channel. A virtual place where we could speak in peace.
They're devising... She's sitting down with her enemy, turned rebel, to devise a way into the Zenith's base.
So this channel you shared with Beta, none of the other Zeniths ever found out about it.
Gerard believes he's the most cunning of all of us. Even after 1,000 years, he still can't imagine that I would outwit him. The channel allowed me to interact with Beta away from their mistrustful eyes. It offered us a chance to be ourselves.
Until you cut off all contact.
Yes. Though it pained me. I was worried that our meetings would do her more harm than good.
She felt like you tossed her aside.
I was afraid the others would find out and punish her. She may not have had the comforts of friendship anymore, but at least I ensured she was safe. I know it seems harsh, but you must believe that her well-being has always been paramount to me.
Why did you make the data channel look like this place?
I built this house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place. Not just for me, but for the art stored below. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
Art always works. Well, when you're born into like a white room with 4 walls, kept prisoner, I'm pretty sure art's gonna go a long way.
My old focus. How did you find it, let alone repair it?
When we encountered you at the Hades Proving Lab, Gerard saw you as a redundancy. I knew better. You were a revelation.
It's like Nebraska.
After your dramatic escape...
Don't go that far.
Gerard and Eric assumed you were dead and gave up the hunt. I wasn't so sure. When the others were busy, I returned to the lab and searched for any trace of you. That's when I found this little treasure. Not easy to repair, but certainly worth the effort. As I watched your life unfold, you were like a splash of color on a worn canvas. What Liz was, and more.
Did you show it to the others?
Of course not. It was your actions that inspired me to defy them. It's worth noting that if I hadn't found it and watched its contents, I wouldn't have known to save you at the cauldron. You'd be dead.
So I should be grateful?
If you like.
Well, yeah, you should be grateful. She saved your life. Aloy is freaking... so cold sometimes. I'll call it cold, I guess.
So you know all about me. What about you?
What would you like to know?
Like, how did you survive 1,000 years?
Start with your life on Earth.
When I was 8, terrorists flooded my home city. Thousands drowned, my parents included. I was one of the few who survived. My guardian sent me to boarding school. Among my peers, I was the strange girl, the orphan to be avoided. All because of circumstances beyond my control.
Oh. So we're a lot alike, huh?
Aren't we? You were an outcast. But you didn't let that stop you from getting what you needed. Neither did I. I climbed my way out of desolation and used my wits to build a fortune. First, from the technical analysis of art and the detection of forgeries. Profitable expertise in those days. But as it turned out, the software I developed was even more useful for counterintelligence. From there, it was only a short step to gathering extremely valuable intelligence on my own.
You were a spy?
More like a service one could turn to for information. I had to remain anonymous, of course, to protect my privacy. But despite that anonymity, Far Zenith inevitably sought me out.
I still want to know how they live so long.
What happened when Far Zenith approached you?
Why don't I have that question
They
to ask?
painted an irresistible vision of humanity's future.
That'd be like the first question
We
out of my
needed
mouth.
fear illness or death.
How are you immortal?
Where we explored the furthest reaches of the stars and thrived.
Did you find the Holy Grail?
It was only later that I realized that they only intended to bequeath this future.
Was Indiana Jones there?
By the time I finally figured it out, the walls were closing in. Pharaoh's machines were devouring the Earth. So I accepted Far Zenith's invitation to a berth on the Odyssey. I wanted Liz to come, but she had nobler plans, as you well know.
So you didn't know the other Zeniths were monsters until it was too late?
I knew some of them were. Certainly. It wasn't until we were off planet
Still
that I
gotta.
understood the true scope.
I mean, I don't blame her at all. She
I was
boarded
grateful
an
to
arc
be
ship
alive, but
to be
the others
alive.
became
I mean, come on.
obsessed with a kind of effortless immortality. They built a colony where machines serviced their every need, where any memory or fantasy could be endlessly savored in virtual reality. It wasn't life. It was stultifying. A pampered dream state.
Stultifying. Good
As
word.
the decades passed, I withdrew more and more, alone yet again. But this time with eons to consider my mistakes. Now finally, having met you, I feel like I have a second chance.
And what was this
You
disaster that made them come back?
Help you, of course. To fulfill Liz's dream, which isn't so different from Far Zenith's original vision. A better future for humanity.
It is hard to think that she doesn't have some sort of hidden agenda, though. I will give Aloy that. And I think that's why Aloy's being so cold to her.
Beta told me your colony was destroyed. That you came back to Earth because you had nowhere else to go.
Okay, here we go. Here's the question.
After we reached our destination, a planet in the Sirius star system, we spent decades building a new home. The physical constraints of Earth, the boundaries of mortality, gone. To think of what we could have done with it.
Why were the
It might have
boundaries
been a
gone?
utopia. Instead, we stagnated, absorbed in effortless comforts and virtual realities. It took a cataclysm to finally yank us out of our stupor.
What happened?
A massive geological event. We knew of instabilities in the planet core, but we underestimated them. By the time the collapse was upon us, it was too late to stop it. Only a few of us made it to the ship in time. We set course for Earth, the only safe harbor left.
There's gotta be another planet out there
Which
for
you
you.
decided to make unsafe for anyone else.
Not me. Gerard. He believes it's better to wipe the canvas clean than work around the smudges. No more primitive tribes, no more combat machines, only a blank slate to do with as he pleases. But we will stop him. All we have to do is get into that base.
What exactly is your plan to sneak into the Zenith base?
We will make use of a lesson I learned from an early
That's cool.
age.
That's a neat trick.
Always know your exits. In this case, a
Words
place
to
where
live
Gerard's
by
new construction meets
for a
the
spy.
ancient foundation, a passage that only I can access. When Silence flings his army at the base, we will enter through this back door, bypassing most of the fighting. The distraction will provide us with a window in which to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Once we're inside the base, where will we find Beta and Gaia?
Here in the command center. By then, Gaia will have been reunited with all of its subordinate functions, including Hephaestus.
What about the alpha build of Apollo on your ship?
A simple matter of recovery once the others have been dealt with. With that in hand, we'll have everything we need to make this world as it should be.
How do you know about Silence's plan?
He isn't the only one adept at spyware.
You hacked his focus?
No, he's too careful for that. But his subordinates? Not so much. He gave additional focuses to the tribals he branded the Sons of Prometheus.
The ones working with Regala.
By tapping their focuses, I learned about most of his dealings. The distribution of override technology, the arming of Tanakh rebels, and the secret pact with Regala to attack Gerard's base.
But how did he come up with a weapon that can take down your shields?
That's the one thing
I also want to know that.
But however he did it, I'm quite
And
certain
how does she
it worked.
know that he has the weapon?
Tanakh army. Victory seems to be within his grasp. Such a shame he'll be disappointed.
Regala's only interested in killing Hekarro and waging war on the Karja. What does she have to gain by attacking Zenith?
It's the price she must pay for her war. Without the ability to override machines, her little rebellion would have languished in the desert.
So she trades with the Sons of Prometheus. Machines to help her overthrow Hekarro.
In exchange for an assault on the base. Pride has deluded her into thinking she can actually survive such a battle. And all without ever knowing who the Sons of Prometheus really answer to. Yet for all of Silence's brilliance, still he underestimates you. That blind spot is what will allow us to take Beta and Gaia right out from under him.
While hundreds of Tanakh are cut down outside.
Yeah, she doesn't seem to be that worried about the life lost in this endeavor.
What was she like?
Liz was everything she was. I see in you. And more. Your ingenuity, your determination, your moral compass. You've managed to distill her greatest qualities.
I don't know if she ever met her.
I'm not asking about me.
Her answer was very evasive.
Tell me about Elizabeth. What was she really like?
The honest answer is that I don't actually know. For all the time that I spent with her, she always kept a part of herself locked away. It was like that from the moment we met.
Okay, that's a better answer.
So when you met Elizabeth, she was what? Distant? Aloof?
Not aloof. Not exactly. It was a summit in Paris about machine learning. A touchy subject in those days. Because regulatory authorities were just starting to clamp down on AIs. Liz gave the keynote address. She had already achieved great renown for her work in automated environmental reclamation. But in her address, she was just starting to imagine the next step. An AI-driven system that wouldn't just act on its programming, but actually take responsibility for its sphere of influence.
To care about life. Not just follow orders.
Revolutionary stuff. I was fascinated. And I wanted to meet her for a long time. I watched her after her talk. She had spoken with such moral authority, such empathy. But after that, she retreated. I could tell she felt uncomfortable with all of her admirers. It was as if giving the talk had cost her something. I didn't want to be a pest, so I planned my approach carefully.
So how did you finally approach Elizabeth after her talk?
I picked the right moment. The morning of the next day, right as she
That was
came back
quick.
to the conference, she had just had her coffee. She was fresh, rested. It was like she had braced herself for the onslaught of colleagues. I asked if I could walk with her, then put forth a question about her talk that I thought was intelligent. Her answer made me realize it wasn't, but she was very welcoming. Almost as if we were previously acquainted. It was only halfway through the conversation that I realized she knew exactly who I was. It was quite a shock to me. My business was trafficking in secrets, and I took great pains to protect my anonymity. So that was Liz, perpetually one step ahead. I came to view our meeting as a metaphor for our friendship. She always seemed to know me far better than I knew her.
I guess I know the feeling.
All right, enough talk.
First Varl. Now Hikaru and the Tenakth.
Aloy ain't gonna let that happen.
Your plan would wipe out an entire tribe. There has to be another way.
We are in an admittedly desperate situation, but I assure you there isn't. Remember Zero
Aloy will
Dawn.
come up with one.
Elizabeth's sacrifice. Sometimes many have to die for a new world to grow.
If it looks impossible, look deeper. Wait. The data channel. It still exists, doesn't it? I need you to open it. Let me talk to Beta.
I am gonna be
Impossible, they won't be
famous.
detected.
It's worth the risk. There is another way, one where the Tenakth survive.
But we won't. If the others...
If you want to help, open it.
You tell her, Aloy. That's cool. That doesn't look good.
What are they doing to her?
Virtual reality dissociation. The manual merge of Hephaestus will take hours upon hours of tedious micromanagement. If she resists the work, they run simulations to induce feelings of isolation and despair.
Beta, can you hear me?
You're alive. They're watching me. I can't hold up this extra projection for long. You should have killed me.
No. No, look at me. I'm coming for you. I promise. Okay? I just need you to hold out a little while longer and work on the merge.
She's just telling a secret. It's a plan.
It can be done.
I'll contact again when it's time. Can you hold on?
As long as I know you're coming for me, I can endure anything.
All right. I did as you asked. Now I think you need to tell me what you're planning.
I'm going to take Silent's army away. I don't need it. Only the weapon he made to penetrate your shields.
And how do you propose to get it? Ask him nicely?
No.
Without Regala and her rebels, he won't have a choice. We'll be his only option.
Only option for what? What did you tell her?
That is between me and my sister.
Snap.
will be Silent's only option for crashing that base. I'll tell you the rest later. But first, there are a couple of things I have to do.
Oh. And what are those?
Lay my friend to rest. And then I'm going to use the override that Beta gave me at Gemini to put an end to Regala's rebellion. From the air.
Ooh, we get to fly now.
Wait. Since you insist on doing things your way, I know of something that will truly help you make a grand entrance with the Tenat. The ancient Horus Titans still possess electromagnetic energy cells as part of their arsenal. Drop one of those on Regala's army and they'll receive quite a surprise. So go, do what you must. I'll come to your base if you manage to bring Silence to the table.
Not if. When.
Fair enough. Yeah, boy.
Are you there?
Aloy! Aloy, is that really you?
Yeah, it's me. Where's everyone else?
We're all... we're back at base. What happened?
It might be easier to explain in person. I'll try to join you there when I can.
Okay. We'll wait here for you. It's good to hear your voice, Aloy.
Alright, let's get back to base. Well, we are right here. We can just do this primary nerve real quick. Oh, shoot. Asera, born to the patriarchal Oseram tribe, Asera showed an incredible aptitude for tinkering from a young age. Despite many male naysayers, she became one of the first Oseram women to run her own forge, and was happy to do so until Red Raids began. When the Karja tribe began taking Oseram captives to be used as slaves and human sacrifices, Asera lost her family. She unleashed her grief on the enemy, joining a band of freebooters who struck back at the Karja by any means necessary. In this group, she found a kindred spirit, Dervahl, the greatest inventor her tribe had ever known, and as her mentor, he helped her weaponize her inventions. When the Red Raids ended, Dervahl plotted to assassinate the new Sun King, his thirst for revenge unquenched. Thanks to Aloy, Dervahl was apprehended, leaving Asera to lead his ragtag group of remaining followers. From a mysterious stranger, she acquired the ability to override machines, which she plans to deploy against the Karja at the earliest opportunity. Are these the Zeniths here? Yep. Tilda Vandermeer. Born in Rotterdam during the 21st century, Tilda barely survived a terrorist attack that unleashed a devastating flood on the city, killing thousands, including her parents. As a lonely orphan at a boarding school, she developed a fascination with classical painting, in particular the works of Dutch masters. Early in her career, she combined this love of art with her genius in computer engineering, creating a program capable of detecting art forgeries with unparalleled accuracy. Eventually, she expanded this technology into a suite of security and counterintelligence applications, turning it into a means of collecting highly valuable information. Within a few years, she transformed herself into a top data broker, trading secrets for billions, all while retaining her anonymity. During this time, she met and befriended Elizabeth Sobek. Later, Far Zenith, a futurist consortium comprised of the world's wealthiest elite, sought out her expertise and welcomed her into their ranks. In 2065, with the Pharaoh Plague well on its way to extinguishing life on Earth, Tilda joined the other Zeniths aboard the Odyssey, escaping the doomed planet for a life among the stars. We still don't know why they're immortal. That's like the main question to me. Gerard, he's the big bad guy, man. Little is known about Gerard, leader of the Far Zenith faction that returned to Earth after the destruction of their colony in the Sirius system. During the 21st century, he was undoubtedly one of the world's richest and most powerful men, with arrogance to match. He cares nothing for the tribal denizens of Earth, and is more than willing to wipe them out to achieve his goals. Eric, Zenith Enforcer. Eric is the primary enforcer of the Far Zenith faction that returned to Earth after the destruction of their colony in the Sirius system. During the 21st century, he must have been rich and powerful, and his demeanor suggests a military past. Cruel and sadistic, he enjoys inflicting pain, and he is armed with a powerful suite of weapons to help that goal. Okay, we've met literally everyone there is. We've met everybody. Looking device. It's freaking cool. Shockwave. Shield tech. Okay. Before we go to base and have to listen to a bunch more talk, we gotta be sad because Vorl died. We gotta bury him. And it's gonna be sad. I'm gonna cry like a child. We're going to do a fight. This guy. This freaking guy right here. Come here. Okay. I forget what we needed. I think we need his tail. No? We need a primary nerve. Okay. That's easier, I think. Only 62% chance. That's not a good chance. Okay, we can get his little tail things for a 23% chance. That little antenna for a 10% chance. Mostly, we gotta just kill him. Kill him, and then the ears, and then the tail things. Only the outer ones, though. Alright, let's do this. There we go. Come on. Come on to shore. Oh, his head moves around too much. Can't get a good aim on his head here. Like literally anytime I have an aim on his head, he moves his head. I had shock not doing anything to him. Shock or frost? Why is he weak to frost? He's a freaking water dweller. Well, let's try frost, I guess. Well, that works. Please give me a primary nerf, please. Yes. Thank you very much.
Just to let you know, I'm now patched
Whoa.
into your focus network.
That was scary.
Great. I take it the other Zeniths can't hear us?
Of course not. And they don't know about your base either, in case you were wondering. I've sent you data on the Horus energy cells you can use against Regala's forces. Reach out to me when you're ready to acquire one.
Alright.
Understood.
What are they fighting against?
Good time to pull out shotgun.
What is that? Guess we'll save him. Oh shit. Whoa. Where'd that to Nox go? Did he die? Go and risk my life and the guy just freaking dies. Or ran away. I don't see him. Oh, he's in. He's right there. Poor guy, man. Oh, there's a couple of them. At least they get their shards.
Stuff for the stash.
Wait, where's this freaking... Save it. Go back to base. Back to base. Frostclaw sack webbing. Is that the only Frostclaw? There's one. Let's do that first. Okay. That's the sack webbing, so we can't kill that. I have a feeling that we're gonna end up bringing these guys over. So we might as well kill them now. Damn it. These guys look mean when they got the fire going on. It's like freaking Bowser, man. Okay. These guys are fire. Don't hit his sack. Don't hit his sack. Hit his sack. Damn it, on the sack again. It's hard not to hit his sack. Am I saying sack too much? Probably. It's on his belly, that's why. It's huge. Freaking thing is huge. Oh, he backslammed me. That was a fucking WWE move right there. Again on the fucking sack. God, get out of this ice. You can go like straight through trees. What's up with that? He's a sliver health. There it is. Ooh wee. It's hard to hit his sack.
Good to meet all the dead machines here. Might find the parts I'm looking for.
That's what she said. Seriously, though. Seriously.
If the Banuk can survive freezing, so can I.
Only had to use one potion. That's pretty good. Considering that I came into that fight with like hardly any strawberries. Alright, now we can go and say goodbye to Varl. Because he did. He freaking did. Sad days. What's her head's not going to be too happy about that, for sure. Cutscene, yeah. Everyone's sitting around mourning.
When you're wounded, you have to strike back. Draw blood.
Hey, can't I get one damn minute to mourn my friend?
Regala is going to slaughter my tribe to overthrow Hikaru. The Zeniths have Beta and Gaia. We can't sit around wallowing in our losses.
Kutalo's right.
What's to be made? Get up, peeps.
Oh, all right. So what are we gonna do, huh? Take on all of Regala's rebels?
Not to mention the Zeniths. What can we even do? Throw ourselves at their base?
Yes.
Something like that. So...
I thought she was gonna slap me for a second.
After we lost contact with you, we regrouped and went to Gemini. What happened? The recording we found on Varl's focus cut off when that Zenith Eric...
The Zeniths were tracking Hephaestus. When Gaia trapped it in Gemini, they knew where we were. After Varl tried to stop them. They took Beta and Gaia. I only survived because one of the Zeniths turned against the others to save me.
One of them? Well... At least we didn't lose you too. So what do we do now?
We're going to defeat the Zeniths. And get Beta and Gaia back. But first... we're going to stop Regala.
How?
Back in Gemini, Beta gave me... a gift. There's something I need to do first to make it work, but it could put an end to the bloodshed.
Word is, Regala's readying her army for an all-out assault on the Grove. I need to be there.
I know. Go. Stand with Hikaru. And keep an eye on the sky.
Strike true as the 10.
Alright, so there's at least 2 more main
Whatever
quests.
preparations you need to make, upgrades, resupplies, get on it. It won't be long before we take the fight to the Zeniths.
We'll be ready, Aloy. And when you're ready, meet me outside the east exit. I'd like to have a word in private.
Even when things are darkest, you're the flame that lights the way forward.
Just tell me one thing. Am I gonna get to smash up a bunch of Zenith bastards?
You damn Skippy.
Good.
Before I do anything else, I should check on Zoe. It sounded important.
We should check on everybody.
I thought you were gonna go fight some Tanakh.
I wanted to check in with you first.
Yeah, don't worry about me. I'm just, picking up the pieces like everyone else. I'll be there when you need me.
I never doubted that.
Oh. Good. I'm glad you're back.
So am I. I know you hate waiting, but you'll have to stay back here a little longer.
Well, you go do what you gotta do, but are you okay? It's not just Varl we lost. Beta's gone. I almost lost it when I realized my sister had been taken by Dervahl back in the Sundom.
I'm getting her back. That's all that matters.
Understood.
Do you think Zoe will be okay?
I don't think anyone's ever okay after losing the one they love. I can't tell you she's handling it better than I ever did. That keeps the rest of us level-headed.
I need to get going.
You better get there before Katalo tries to take on Regala's entire army by himself.
And he will.
Do me a favor. Don't go disappearing on us again.
I'll do my best.
Get our treasure here. Ooh, look at all these freaking weaves. Plasma weaves.
It's all going to be okay. We can't give up now.
You look busy.
My studies are a good distraction. Especially after Cauldron Gemini. Varl, Beta, Gaia, gone. And that's just the beginning. The Zeniths want to rob us of our future too.
We won't let that happen. So, all of the tribes here are new to you?
Yes, I've been studying up on them. The most fascinating one thus far has been the Tenakth, an entire culture based on the holograms of an ancient museum. There's much they've misinterpreted, not unlike the Quen. But still, there's a nobility to what they've become. They're honorable and fearless.
And deadly. How are you holding up?
Varl's loss is heavy on everyone's mind. I didn't know him well, but I can see how much he meant to the others. Zoe and Erend seem to have taken to it the hardest, but I don't quite know what to say to them.
They need time to sort through it.
And what about you? Will time heal your wounds?
I don't know. I try not to think about it. Seems like everyone's ready to take the fight to the enemy.
Kotallo more than most. If I were this Regala, I wouldn't want to cross him on the battlefield.
Regala still has a lot of machines on her side.
That's where you come in, I suspect.
If my plan works. Anything new around here?
Kotallo showed me the schematics for his new arm. I recall reading about robotic limbs with
He's supposed to give us a side quest,
I never
though.
thought I'd see one in action. Technology like that would be treasured back home. Think of what it could do for injured workers or soldiers. But knowing the Imperial family, they would use it for different purposes. Their own.
Replacing body parts as they grow older. Like the Zeniths.
Exactly.
Wait, the Zeniths did that?
Tilda, the Zenith that Beta mentioned, she was the one who rescued me.
Did she say why?
She knew Elizabeth Sobek. Seems to think helping me is honoring her in some way. She was willing to share information on both Silence's plans and the other Zeniths.
But you still don't trust her. Where I come from, the more valuable the knowledge shared, the higher the price extracted. I'd be careful if I were you, Aloy.
Yeah, she already is. She's being careful.
What was Leviathan again?
A flood control system back in the Great Delta. It was built by Eileen Sasaki, another of our ancestors. If we can acquire the data on it, we might be able to fix the system back home. Then my sister, my parents, other families won't have to live in fear of their homes washing away when the long rains come.
Right. And to find it, we need to head back to San Francisco.
Okay, this is her side quest. Right? Oh.
I should get going. Be ready to go on my signal, okay?
I won't let you down.
I know. And I haven't forgotten about the data on Leviathan. I'll let you know when I make it back to landfall.
Thank you, Aloy.
We have it already? Oh, we do. Okay. Need our stash. Where's Kotallo at? Why is this an unknown workbench? Never freaking use this thing? It's not. Alright. This is why we killed those 2 last bad guys, so we can finally upgrade this. Quite the upgrade. 4 in each category. Pretty nice. $40 impact. Shit, the first upgrade here could be a 40 impact. That's crazy. That's freaking crazy. This one looks like a more melee build. This one is nice, though. Oh, that's probably why I wasn't getting any frost or shock buildup, because there's negatives on this one. Acid is 36. Doesn't upgrade any impact anymore. Unlock stamina regen. Fire +4. Okay, now we get a 5 impact upgrade. That's worth it. We get another 5 impact upgrade here. It's also worth it. Whoa, we need metal fangs now. We get another 3 upgrade. So this will be our archery outfit. And the other one will be our melee outfit until we get something better. This will be our melee and archery. Cool. Trying to remember which one I use the most here. I think I use this one to break off stuff. Bunch of Dreadwing mats. Okay.
Fascinating. Didn't think you'd be back so soon.
Tilda's the one who rescued me. Same one that spoke to Beta when none of the others would.
Did she say why she saved you?
She knew Elizabeth Sobek. Seems to think helping me is honoring
Can we
her.
just listen to this?
She was willing to share information on both Silence's plans and the other Zeniths.
But you still don't trust her. Where I come from, the more valuable the knowledge shared, the higher the price extracted.
I don't know why it
I'd
was
be careful if I were you, Aloy.
had an exclamation by it. It means it's usually new.
I gotta go.
I'll try.
Horus energy cells. All FOSS, Bor 7 Horus combat platforms, included EMP cells as part of their arsenals. Acquiring and deploying one shouldn't be difficult, but we'll get to that in a moment. The bigger issue is activation. Barring extraordinary circumstances such as interference from Hades, as you experienced last year, all Horus munitions are inert, deactivated by Minerva's decryption regime during the 21st and 22nd centuries. To render these EMPs operational, we will have to skirt those efforts. I've devised a way to do so without causing unwanted repercussions. A bespoke code signal that should enable all, and only, the devices in the vicinity. I've transferred it to your focus. All you have to do now is send it out. A Zero Dawn communications relay should do the trick. I believe you refer to them as tallnecks. I have chosen one for you that is centrally located, now marked in your HUD. Simply override it as you would normally, and my signal will automatically transmit. Every EMP on every Horus within 500-kilometer radius should come online. Onto acquisition and development. Horus units manufactured EMPs in their fabrication bays, and subsequently loaded them into their multi-purpose appendages, or tentacles if you like, because the cells were designed to be detachable, enabling them to be fired or thrown at enemy forces. Their fittings should be quite light. The only way to attain them will be through the air, but it sounds like you already have that covered. When you reach one, it should come loose with a hearty yank, rust or corrosion notwithstanding. There is no need to prime the cell, as they are designed to trigger on impact. Once you have one, all you need to do is drop it on the target area. I'm sure Regala and her minions will enjoy the experience. All the best, Tilda. And her minions! Okay. So that laid out our plan, I guess. Oh, Aloy looked like she was about to sneeze. Alright, where do we go here? Ah. Other exit. If I can ever find it. This place is freaking kind of annoying. Giant circle with a bunch of doors.
Chill air is prickling my lungs.
Over here, Aloy. We would come out here to tend to the garden. Sometimes I needed fresh air. Other times we would simply sit and watch the sunrise. So when we returned from Gemini, it seemed fitting that he be laid to rest here. Now he can always look out at Plainsong and... further east, to the Nora sacred lands.
He would have liked that.
He often spoke of his sister, Vala. He said she used to gather her favorite golden blooms and tie them to her spear. Their mother called it useless, but Vala was stubborn.
Yeah, she seemed like that.
It wasn't easy. But I tracked down the flower. Gathered its seeds. As verdant limbs wither, roots rot in snow, still the sea rises, as certain as stone. From death follows new life. So it is with the land. And so it is with us. I'm with child.
She's pregnant.
Aloy.
She's with child.
I was going to tell him when he got back from Gemini. Instead, one day, I'll bring our child here. We'll sit among the blooms.
Varl Jr. Sounds kind of like Carl Jr.
I never got to tell him. To thank him. For saving my life, sure, but also... for not giving up on me.
He always knew.
Goodbye, Varl. I promise to look after them. I'll try to visit again when I can. But for now, I need to go to the fabrication terminal to install the new override on my spear. Then I'll use it on a sunwing and get ready for an entrance Regala will never forget.
I'd chill here with Varl. Kind of cool.
Never thought I'd see metal bound to flesh in that way.
Yeah, he seems happy with it. Probably because he could crush me like a grape with it.
That is a happy thought.
Push you like a wallum.
Think you can manage things here while I go help Hekarro?
Stopping Regala's war. It'll help us take the fight to the Zeniths?
Yes.
Then I'll make sure the rest of us are ready upon your return.
Okay. We'll be facing Spectre drones soon. Aaron and
Okay,
Katala
these
have
are the
fought them
guys that
before,
I
so-
have
Already
to
asked them to run us through some combat drills. Aaron moves
make
like an
sure I
oaf, but
scan.
he's good with that hammer.
I know we both want to make the Zeniths pay for what they've done, but once we infiltrate their base, our priority will be to get Gaia and Beta out of there.
Don't worry. I won't go seeking revenge like some blood-crazed Tenakth. Wherever your arrow strikes, mine will follow.
Let's hope we hit our
Blood
targets.
praise to knock. Is that what you're calling Katalo?
How's Aaron doing?
For a moment there, he thought he'd lost both you and Varl. But he never truly succumbed to despair. Guess that Oseram's stubbornness comes in handy sometimes.
Anything interesting happen while I was away?
Aaron told us how you tracked down the Oseram supplying Regala with machines. In fact, he's quite adamant about relating the tale at least twice a day. But I can tell it meant a lot that you asked for his help.
I wouldn't have been able to track them down if it wasn't for him.
Why is this still marked as a quest? I don't get that either.
I need to get going.
Whatever you plan on doing against Regala, you better return to us in one piece.
I'll try.
No promises. Might come home in two. Alright, let's make our spear. Oh, we need a nerve and another slaughter spine. And another fire claw sack webbing. So this is a sunwing. Okay, so we can now fly sunwings.
Override installed.
Too freaking
Now
cool.
find a sunwing. I think there are some roosting at the top of the mountain.
Too freaking cool, man.
Okay, I need to find a sunwing to override. Better head up the mountain.
Keep your eyes open. Open out there, soldier.
Okay. Go upstairs, get a freaking flying mount. We don't have to deal with freaking our ground mounts hitting pebbles and not being able to move.
Good. There are sunwings up here. We'll have to approach them quietly.
Just chilling.
Got it. Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, this is it. I'm in the air.
Don't crash. Whoa. Okay, how do I go faster? I don't know.
Tilda, I'm in the air.
Then you'll want to pick up an energy cell on one of the ancient Horus Titans. But first you must send out a pulse to activate them.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Necessary software.
There we
to
go.
deploy it, you'll have to override one of the communication machines you refer to as Tallnecks. There's one in the middle of the desert that should do nicely.
On it. Arrowhand. I can see the whole village from up here. Maybe I should check in on it after I've dealt with Regala.
Okay, let's, I guess we're going to the Tallneck. Okay, X is fly faster. Yeah, you really should have gotten this sooner, I agree. A lot sooner, to be honest. Because this is like 2 quests before endgame, and you finally get to fly? I mean, come on. Yeah, exactly.
There's a Tallneck.
I definitely know what you mean. They should have definitely given it sooner. Alright.
I don't know how to land this thing.
Land? Yeah, how do I land? Oh no. R2 to descend. R2 to land. Oh,
made it.
Just drop you off.
Okay, Tilda, I've overridden the Tallneck.
All Tallnecks.
Good. And the energy cells are now primed. Simply pick one up on a Horus. The nearest one should be northwest of your position. Dropping it on Regala's machine should produce quite a spectacle.
Thanks for the assist.
I told you, I want to help.
Okay, select Sunwing. Tap 1 to select Sunwing call. Oh, it's just a mount. Can I have tool mounts? It's still just one. Oh no, you can have 2 mounts. Okay, cool. That's awesome.
Whoa!
Whoa.
I'm used to that.
Yeah, this is so freaking cool. There's a Horus there, and I think there's a Horus over here too. This one. I've only seen the 2, I think. Or this one is 1 too, so there's 3. I like how their wings are solar panels. It actually makes a lot of sense. Let's see. No, you can't. That sucks. You can scan. You can scan from the bird. Looks like you can't do any kind of weapon. I can craft arrows. I can't attack. Nope. Bummer, yeah. I wish you could go a little faster. But that's alright. Still way faster than a mount. How do you get off? Get off! Get off! Ragging on the bird. Only you could have been in the game earlier. I'm pressing R2. Why can't I get off? Oh, maybe because I'm in the middle of a quest? I don't know. That's still stupid. Yeah. Or get off them at the very least. Yeah, it would be way cooler if you could, shoot from him.
I bet that's the Desert Clan's capital. I can really see the scale of it. The Horus should be northwest of here.
Yeah, I don't think I can get off of him until I, get the... finish the quest or whatever. Can you heal while on him? Probably not, because I don't think you can get... I don't think you can be touched while you're on him. But I have to stop here. That's why I was trying to land, so I could save it. But we're gonna have to pick it up tomorrow. It's a inopportune place to leave it, but I got to. Yeah, and I can't land in to save it, so it does a pretty good job of auto saving, so I don't think I'll lose too much when I close out, but kind of sucks. All right, well, have a good one, Adorable. I'll just have to quit out. I'll just have to quit out. Thanks for watching. We'll check you tomorrow.